My. Aren't you a handsome? Did you need... Isn't it obvious? I entertain, of course. It'll cost you 50 pyres, naturally. And don't let the wrinkles fall. My pleasure.
What do we have here? How can I eat? I surprise and delight the client. My speciality is oils. I got other skills, of course. Should you be looking.
All right, but I'm keeping what's in there. Seraphim, thought we agreed you'd stay out of my head.
I weren't in your head, lad. You think like an ogre snores.
Buon
Be a fool
amico.
and a half.
I
not to
trust
make
you
sure
are taking well. Kores.
What do you think you're gonna find?
Nothing particular, just, anything.
Puny. Too puny to join. Go away. Be gone. Scram. As I said, I seek bodies for a crew. And no, it is kind of you to announce yourself to me, bounty hunter.
Can't afford another loss. Aloth, is there any way you can bring Islamir back?
The whole point of suppressing her was to keep her out of my head.
I miss her impressions.
The ring of a bell comes to you on a cold wind. The ring comes again and again until you are, and then an indistinct figure stands before you, flickering between forms and at their back, 4 indistinct shades hover. The shifting image of Bareth.
Watcher,
Her voice.
I tasked you to discover Aethys's intentions. Tell me what you have learned.
The pallid knight knits her brows.
He does not seek to return to the beyond?
Her sickly pale skin pulls tight across. The figure nearest Bareth dissolves and reforms in the image of the goddess Wodica strides forward.
Does Aethys frighten you, Bareth? He should.
From out of Wodica's shadow shuffles a hunched, bald man. He does not speak, but Wodica steeples her long...
A moon would do the job nicely.
A voice echoes from the shape nearest Bareth.
The lava is too large to be moved.
The figure beside the aspect of Bareth. The ash falls to the tile. Mogren's glowing lips curl in disdain.
We must find... I acted in haste during the Saints' War. You will... To move against him while his plans are unknown would be the height of foolishness. We must find wisdom in precaution.
The pallid knight tilts her head to the side and gives you the long-suffering,
No.
Another of the silent figures steps forward.
Let's all take a deep, calming breath. Perhaps cruel Aethys has been separated from us for too long. Isn't it possible he intends only...
You look up then into avian eyes. Through them, you see clouds of starlings. Helia puts a feathered hand to her chest. Scan shuffles forward.
Yes, yes. We should welcome Aethys's return to the fold. His gratitude Then, when he believes...
Scan pauses.
And here is the Watcher who...
Scan licks the ragged edge of his lipless mouth and...
I did not expect such a deliciously...
Helia's feathered crest stands on end.
You wretched little creature.
Your point is well made, little Watcher. If self-evident. Aethys has not been... However, if we push him to the brink of reason, there is no telling what he may do. He is, as ever.
The pallid knight gestures for silence.
Aethys cannot be killed, but he may be subdued. Both stand in his...
Mogren grits her black glass teeth.
That is why we must ascertain his plans before...
She begins to pace. Her Mogren stops and balls her hand.
Even if we manage to destroy his current form, there is the possibility he could return, if he is not already absorbed.
The pallid knight casts a cold, cutting...
Mogren speaks too freely.
Wodica waves the gods to silence.
Aethys gathered...
Her voice takes on a sharp, almost panicked edge.
There is no sensible answer to the question of a resurgent Aethys, other than decisive...
Your opinion is unasked for and unnecessary.
Though her tone is impassive, the banked fury in her eyes says...
We will act when it is appropriate to...
The pallid knight steps away from the half-circle. The words she speaks next come not from her mouth.
Follow him, Watch.
The black of the pallid knight's irises expand until her eyes are as dark and cold.
Your debt to me remains unpaid.
She stares at you, unblinking. Like a needle drawn to a magnet, you blink open your eyes and find...
You're far from home, farmer. How did you make it all this way in your...
Why do we gotta be farmers just because we're from
Are you a farmer?
Yeah, but you can't just assume. We got rabble-rousers, too.
I'm the harbor master, Kao. I must ask your reason for docking in Nekataka. Is that so? Well, Andra told me to protect the harbor, and Wodika herself signed...
Show them. Show them what you are.
We don't have to tolerate these idle threats. If you value your...
I will help you.
What's the matter with you? What are you doing? If you're trying to scare us with some cipher mischief, save the...
Now.
What? What is this?
Run for it!
So much for discretion. I got this.
Care for a fish or two, stranger? You'll find no...
Be with you in just a... Almost had it. Damn glad to see a client eye to eye for a change. Came in on the sloop? I can hammer your ship together. Aye. Captain Redora hasn't... While I'm up to my nose in debt, the wild mare gobbles up her coin. And now, pirates are holding my feet to the fire over some sham of a deal. If I don't get Redora's payment, I might as well start carving my swallow net. You do that? A fair... It all comes down to... Well, come take a look.
Well, that's not nice. Guess that wasn't so hard.
You eyeing that fresh shat bare paws lump of lumber yonder? That be the misery's delight. Mulnage's pus stuff. Mulnage. High Queen Sea Devil of the Deadfire. Unfortunately, also this Doxy popped a hard on and a half for hating me the tick I joined the sorcerer. Malaj be up in Romoro's head or I've never...
What have you been up to, Aloth, since we left Twin Elms? Oh, quite a lot. I've been around the Eastern Reach, traveled to Old Valia. Is that right? Well, who took you there? I'm perfectly capable of traveling on my own, you
Well
know.
met, stranger. If you feel like investing in protection, I'd be willing to trade iron for copper. Lots to see.
Of course I know. Never seen it is all.
So she asked him what he calls that trick, and he says, the consueli. You the one causing trouble in Cotter's neighborhood? Thought Remaro's pup kept better company.
Ahoy, friend. So you still be doing that old referring yourself by name thing? Would have thought it'd have cost you enough lays by now to be dropped.
Cotter has not missed the sound of your voice, Seraphin. Your smoke and mirror ghosts do not impress Kaletzia, and they do not scare...
Sorry, Valian names all sound the same to me. Which...
You'll know soon enough. Cotter likes you all. What do you want? Selexia is Cotter's heart. She is his rage, and Zamar has money problems. Cotter has solutions. The little man doesn't know. Cotter heard a newcomer was talking with Zamar.
Wrong play, Cotter. Let's be keeping this so friendly fucking chats. Lest the captain be calling your raise.
Look, Selexia. Your supper comes with blue fur. Tell the shipwright to accept Cotter's deal before he suffers another setback. Not Selexia.
There's better ways to scare him than threatening innocence.
Ecosi, and whose side are you on? Your Casita or the wolf? No one threatens Cotter, you overstuffed boil. This one's not worth it. Cotta is done with you. Oh, this is...
Ahoy there. Any news? Best news I've heard since I arrived on this rock. What of Captain Redora? Has she sobered up yet? Or do we need to shake her by her ankles? Did she now? Matters being what they are, Redora's commission is yours, if you can afford it. That'll be the Iron Thunderer. A cannon well-deserved of her neck. Maybe she doesn't stand up to Rowatai's standard. For 1,000 pyres, she'll crack a hull, scour a sail, or splinter a deck like an imp with something to prove. 1,000 is plenty less than I offered the season. You seem to know the value of an honest day's work. You will? I mean, you will. Your vessel will spit fire like a worm with a belly full of fire. Come
We're full up, I'm afraid. If you're looking for lodging, you'll find a Tello Valera upstairs in his... Well, as they say, business can always be better, yes?
That's unusual.
A new face in the Valera halls. Courtly manners are welcome here. My time is not inexhaustible. What can I do for you? Valera ships escort goods and merchants from the Principe dogs show us their stern.
Leave it to a swabby from the Republics to think a pirate showing them their rear be a compliment.
A new face to the Valera halls. And I always make time for chatter. Say what you will. Is drama an acceptable answer? I make sure the wine cellar is stocked, and that son...
Hey there.
Yeah? Keeping an eye out.
Well, don't see why not.
What? It's not nice. All done.
Keep it down.